Hello everyone, I want to say hi because it get bleary up in these places, but I'm still standing and we still gonna keep doing it because we talking to my good old Sagittarius. It's your turn, baby. Sorry about the blitziness because they playing with my camera because they don't like me to tell y'all nothing. Who cares? We still gonna live on. So let's get to talking. Let's see what's going down in your energy. Now Sagittarius, let's see what's going down in your energy. You know, we all got this energy where everybody want to be right. And everybody want to say, oh, no, that can't happen. No, that can't happen. The truth can't be told, you know, in these readings, you know, allegedly, with the grain of salt. And the all black magic thrown upon me is to return right back to center me in time fold. And block anybody out that ain't supposed to be here, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metron. I ask for your assistance and your protection as I do this. Because this is getting rough, okay? So let's see what's going down. Okay, Sagittarius. What's going down with Sagittarius spirit? What's going down with my Saggies? What's the energy for Sag? Come on, Sag. What's the energy for Sagittarius spirit? Okay, we have here an earth sign. There's an earth sign. Okay, something about an earth sign. Okay, allegedly. What about an earth sign? A desert. Something about the desert. Something about an earth sign in the desert. Okay. What else is happening? What else is going on? Allegedly. What else is going on with my Sagittarius spirit? So we're talking about the desert and the earth sign. And life insurance. Something about life insurance here. This been coming out a lot, boy. It's been people just taking people out for life insurance allegedly. And it's been bad, you know, everybody plotting and stuff. That's crazy. You know, allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly. You know, everybody want to be smart. What else is going on? Allegedly. Okay, yeah. Life insurance, suicide. Allegedly. This is allegedly. Something about life insurance and something happened. Suicide. Allegedly. So something about a suicide, earth sign in the desert. And somebody was dating somebody. Okay, somebody was dating somebody. And what else allegedly happened? So somebody was wanting somebody to do it that they're dating. So dating somebody that's not who you think they are. In other words, they're trying to do it. What else is going on with this person that was dating? Allegedly. Yeah, this person assassinates. They do assassinate people. Allegedly. They're assassinator. Allegedly. And allegedly. Now this is all allegedly. Don't take it personal. Somebody do allegedly assassination. What else is going on? They do this in the woods. Somebody do this and they mask this. This is what they do in the woods, and they mask that they snake people. So they mask that they snake people. And they do this in the wood. So somebody masks themselves that they're a snake. Allegedly. They masked themselves. And they were having an affair in the real words, and they was in your neighborhood. This is what they was planning. In your neighborhood. So somebody may have had an affair, or that's what they're trying to do in this neighborhood. So they're planning to do this. But I call justice and judgment and let this snake be caught immediately that was behind this, trying to snake somebody. I hope the snake, because they was dating, so they wanted to go on a date. They want to take you out. Somebody in this neighborhood so they can do this. How was they going to do this? They're trying to date you, allegedly, Sag. So be careful. It's somebody that you dating, and somebody was having an affair. Okay, and they were having an affair, and that's what happened to this person in the neighborhood. What else happened here, allegedly? Somebody was dating somebody, and what else, spirit? So what ended up happening here? And somebody was doing magic. So somebody doing hocus pocus. This cool person here was doing hocus pocus. See, my camera's blurry, but they've been trying to do this allegedly to my stuff. Okay, what else is going on here? So there was some hocus pocus going on that somebody was doing allegedly. And this was to somebody's soulmate. So somebody was with a witch that was doing hocus pocus to their soulmate. And what else, allegedly? So somebody was doing hocus pocus to somebody's soulmate. And that's this female was. So somebody was doing hocus pocus to this female. What else is going on, allegedly? So somebody been doing that hocus pocus, playing in that magic, allegedly. And what else? And they was, the landfill. So somebody was planning on doing something, with somebody in the landfill. I'm just leave it at that. What else, allegedly? for their debts. They were trying to pay their debts because they needed to pay their debts off. So they got desperate. So they was trying to pay their debts off, and so they needed this person in the landfill to pay what they owe off. This person that somebody was having an affair with and dating next to the water. Somebody was trying to do this next to the water, and then they tried to go cleanse themselves at the water. So they went to go do a cleansing because this person was possessing this person's crown chakra. So somebody possessed somebody's crown chakra to get it done. So you know they can MK Ultra you to do this because they were jealous. So they went through your crown chakra to get you to do this. So now somebody's facing imprisonment. Somebody finna get locked up, and they won't let me out because it's coming to light what they was planning to do. Justice and judgment. So somebody was doing this too, allegedly, you can see, and they were doing this too, fraud on people, and they were doing it to a lot of other people by the beach. They were taking out a lot of and faking their death. Somebody kept faking their death and causing accidents. Somebody could have been an accident because they was putting out magic on this person, allegedly. Somebody here that they went to go clean themselves, take a shower because they don't want to put their hands on that. There's a fire sign here that they was doing but they tried to mind control this person. And this fire sign, they tried to mind control a fire sign, but no. And the earth sign was involved in it, trying to mind control this person when they was doing witchery. But there's somebody finna have some legal proceedings because somebody's trying to snake somebody, which is the air sign right here. And somebody was somebody's twin flame, and they was trying to do SEX magic on somebody, and now they're sick because they took the wild card with these little creatures to try to work and be secret society they want an association with. And so somebody's chariot might have broke down or something with this water sign, and this divine masculine is now got karma that they got to get through, and they got to clean this up. So they're trying to clean this up because it's all was for revenge. And they wanted to do snake you, your partner or your spouse, and then have you turn out of space. But ancestors saw the whole thing about this witch doing hocus pocus and stealing souls. You see them souls at the top, them hands at the top, they was body swiping with lots of people. Caregivers and caregivers for the devil they work for, and these aliens. They were working for these aliens and the care, these people were working for these aliens allegedly, and they do this in the mountains, and they would be possessed. And now the lights shining all on it. Where they went to this hotel, tried to do this up somebody to light. Somebody was a twin flame, and then they set a trap out for this person to have a man-made disaster and cause a storm for somebody that's a celebrity in this cult, okay? So for their gifts. They only did this for their gifts. Somebody was accomplished to the crime, partner was accomplished to the crime because they needed a power supply. So they teamed up this person on social media to try to do this and watching out inside to see if it's working, and with all these lies they were telling, and they was causing all these endings because they got on board with this to do it, to sacrifice this person. They wanted to do this at somebody at a party while this person was in peace. They were doing all this magic on this person. They was even going to set a fire to where they live, but they still alive, this male said, because that didn't happen. There was a serial killer involved, and they was in their ego, and they was in this organization, and this is what they was trying to do. They were trying to cause this for their abundance, which they was trying to, there's 3 endings they was trying to cause to get it. And they all teamed up together to do it. And then there was a child here with surveillance in somebody. Now they want to run away for the truth coming out about this money that they did for these grandparents, put their grandparents up and their child up. This couple did this, and they did this to them. And then while they was on the road, while they were healing and they were doing perverted things with this older man, they was causing natural disasters because of the crime of passion. All these, people that they were doing, allegedly. And this is tunnel, it's an air sign involved, and now it's justice coming. Like, share, subscribe.